January 24th, 2013. 911 veterans held their 5th annual Veterans Appreciation Dinner. The dinner was an opportunity to recognize our military veterans and their families, as well as those who work so hard to support them here on Long Island.
I'd like to welcome Michelle McNaughton, Gold Star mother of Staff Sergeant James McNaughton, who was the first New York City Police Department officer killed while serving overseas in this current war on terrorism.
We'd like to call your attention to this small table, which occupies a place of dignity and honor. It is set for one, symbolizing the fact that some are missing from our ranks. They are referred to as POWs and MIAs. Some of you call them comrades. I will now explain the meaning of the items on this special table. This table, set for one, is small, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner, alone against his or her suppressors. Remember. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. Remember. The single red rose displayed in a vase signifies the blood that many have shed in sacrifice to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States of America. This rose also reminds us of the life of each of the missing and their loved ones, or friends of these Americans who keep the faith awaiting their return. Remember. The red ribbon is tied so prominently on the vase is reminiscent of the red ribbon we wore upon the lapel and breast of thousands who bear witness to their unyielding determination to demand a proper accounting of our missing. Remember. The candle is reminiscent of the light of hope which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home, away from their captives to the open arms of a grateful nation. Remember. A slice of lemon is on the bread plate to remind us of the bitter fate of those captured and missing in a foreign land. Remember. There is salt upon the bread plate, symbolic of the tears endured by those missing and their families as they wait. Remember. The glass is inverted, symbolizing their inability to share today's toast. They cannot toast with us today. Remember. The chair is empty. They are not here. Remember. Remember all of you who served with them and called them comrades, who depended upon their might and aid and relied upon them, for surely they have not forsaken you. Remember. Remember until the day they come home. Remember.
As I mentioned in my opening remarks, 2012 was truly a spectacular year for us in 911 veterans. Those of you that know Steve Clark founded 911 Veterans with the goal to assist our veterans right here on Long Island. And while this is true, part of Steve's vision was getting the community involved and taking ownership of its veterans. We closed out 2012 with a couple significant events. Most importantly, certainly for me personally, and a number of you here, we were able to rededicate and rename the Suffolk County Police Firearms Training Facility in honor of a man who dedicated 15 years of his 23 years as a Suffolk County police officer teaching at that facility. Teaching countless police officers the all-important of tactics and fundamentals. That man was our founder of 911 Veterans, Steve Clark. And through the efforts...
Also recognized for their continued support of Long Island's veterans was NBTY Helping Hands, the corporate sponsor of 911 veterans.
We help a lot of organizations. I must say the passion of this organization is incredible.
Team Lima and the town of Islip were also thanked for their long-time support of 911 veterans through their annual Lima 5K run held at MacArthur Airport.
And tonight I have the pleasure of introducing to you our Civilian of the Year, Thomas Grenier. Those of you may have noticed, his Camaro is parked out front as you walk in here today. Tom donates his own time and his own efforts to get the word out on veterans' needs, not only just with post-traumatic stress disorder, but veterans' needs across the board here on Long Island.
The Veteran of the Year Award was also presented.
Eric Farina currently serves the veterans community as Director of Veteran Services at Farmingdale State College. For not only his service to his country, but his continuing efforts in serving the veterans of our community, we have selected Eric Farina as Veteran of the Year.
911 veterans would like to thank all of those who have helped in serving our own military veterans right here on Long Island.
Always keep in mind those who are serving, those who have served, those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you.